Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and get started. It is Monday morning, 17th of July. How did you all like that 2-week time period of Saturn sitting with the lovely goddess Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, and money? Now the energy has most definitely passed. I'm going to start off by telling you about a dream that I had early this morning. It was kind of strange, but remember when Saturn was sitting with Venus, it was regarding Mars, like that. A lot of past life energy, a lot of things that were covered. So, but okay, this morning I had a dream. I dreamed that I was in a basement like that, but it was a strange looking basement. The basement was well lit like that, not with sterile doctor's office lighting. It was more, I don't know how it was a basement, because basements are usually like underground. I don't know how the lighting was. Normal light, like sunlight was in there. It was very lit. It was very sunlight. And I was in the basement and a man was walking up the stairs. I was walking behind him. He closed the door. This is how the dream started out. And I was in there and I looked around in there. He had a lot of like big glass tubes. So like maybe what a scientist will have or something. They were all over the basements. A lot of big glass tubes. They were everywhere. So I just I realized that I was locked in the basement like that. I didn't even continue to walk behind him to the door to try to unlock it. I was locked in that basement and I knew it. So I was looking and the glass tubes were everywhere. Like the entire basement was covered with glass tubes. So I started breaking them. I was picking them up, but calmly. I didn't feel angry or anything, but I was just picking them up and I was just breaking them like that. I was throwing them down and I would pick them up with two hands and I would like throw them down. And then I was sitting down and doing it also. I was just breaking them like that. So eventually the entire room was full of glass like that. Then in the dream, I was laying in the bed and I had my own phone beside me. And I looked at the phone and it said 11:11. So I jumped up and I was looking in the mirror. And usually I don't see myself in my dreams, but in this dream I saw myself. I was looking in the mirror and I was like cutting my bangs like that. Okay. And then I heard a door open. It was him. And then I said, I fell like that because he saw the glass. I said, I fell. And then two men came in there and they took me to maybe a small room, like a office like room. And one of those glass things were on the table. And they said, he wants the powers like that. That's what they said like that. And I was, in my mind, I was like, not knowing what powers they were talking about. But in my mind, I said, well, if I had powers, this, and that would happen. And then I would be this, and that. So as soon as I thought that, I found myself out of there and walking down the street. And I had my purse like that. I heard a lot of police cars. And I was like, sirens. And I was like, where were the police when I needed them? Like that. I don't know what happened, but I just found myself like going. But I remember exactly what I said. If I had powers, this, and that was happening. It was funny to me, but I'm not going to tell you after you all maybe say, well, you're just coming out bad. Okay. So like that, that's what I dreamed about. Now, this is what we can expect this week. This is what you all can expect. The opportunity for change is going to be here. It's going to be, you're going to feel that this was a long time coming. You wanted this. Like that. If anybody else is a part of this equation, they don't know how bad you want this also, because you're starting to associate something with why what you want to happen has not happened. And this could be kind of significant. So you're kind of associating the two with the two, but you had to wait for that, even though the door has been open for you to change, you haven't been restricted, but it's wanting to change under your own terms. You wanted to change but you wanted this change. but you wanted it to happen under your own terms in a way that was most comfortable, most secure, more stable for you, like that. So it's been the door open so that the change can happen, but not happening the way that you want it to. Like not happening in a way that you will feel confident about being in it, leaving one thing and going to the next, not in a way that you will feel comfortable about, like, going to make you feel more excited about the new beginning that you want, but you're ready for the old door to close, and it kind of has closed. You're the only hold up with you not being in the beginning completely, because it's like, you would feel better if this, that, and that happened first, like that. Or if you had this first, then you would be flying exit like that, is in going towards what is next. So it's not about not wanting this specific change. You want it more than anybody else in the equation, but you kind of want it under your own terms, and that's been a long time in coming. Now, if there is somebody else associated with this, they will want you to have it under your own terms also, like that. But, it's like, but that's not how things have worked out. So, and it's kind of like even the universe may want you to have it under your own terms, and may feel that the 3D door has been open, but the energetic lineup has not happened yet, is what it is. So this week, that energetic lineup could happen, and you could kind of get the full exit, everything lined up, and it could be on your own terms. So some of you can have it's not even about the yes answer, because you're in control of this. You can have the whatever you want, like that makes you feel, or whatever you felt that was missing, that makes you feel that you're getting it, or helps you know that you're getting it on your own terms. So we want Saturn to show up good this week, like that. Uranus is already here, but we want Saturn to show up a little bit more heavy this week. Some of you could also want Jupiter to show up like that, equally heavy. It could be that all three make some type of appearance this week regarding that, so that everything could be lined up, and not, because sometimes with the 3D we're ahead, and sometimes with the energetic bodies we could be ahead. But see, when we're ahead with the energetic bodies, is you just have to go. But when the 3D is ahead and the energy isn't lined up, is when that stagnancy, and it's that having to wait, and it's that it's a restriction, even though the 3D door is open. It's just the universe isn't in alignment with it yet, like that. It's like, but we're ahead. Okay, this week we're gonna be there's an alignment that is happening. Okay, everyone, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.